What if I told you there's a land where the sky stretches forever, the wind carries ancient secrets, and the past walks beside you, where warriors once conquered the world, and their spirit still rides the steppes today? Welcome to Mongolia, a realm of nomads, legends, and landscapes so surreal they feel like another planet. Here you'll find eagle hunters, throat singers, sacred mountains, and customs so strange they'll challenge everything you thought you knew. This isn't just travel, it's time travel. So saddle up, because you're about to enter the wild heart of Central Asia. This is Mongolia. Number 15. Gateway to Central Asia. A mysterious land. Tucked deep in Central Asia lies Mongolia, a land shrouded in mystery, yet bursting with identity. Once the beating heart of the greatest empire the world has ever known, today it stands as a cultural time capsule. Spanning over 1.5 million square kilometers, Mongolia is the 18th largest country on Earth. Yet, it's nearly empty, with just 2 people per square kilometer. Imagine that, a nation 3 times the size of France, but with only 3 million residents compared to France's 68 million. Why? Because for thousands of years, Mongolians have lived as nomads, following the rhythm of the land, the seasons, and their herds. Number 14. The history of Mongolia. Legacy of the greatest empire in human history. Mongolia's history is carved into the bones of its mountains and the silence of its steppe. Its most defining chapter? The Mongol Empire. In the 12th century, a boy named Temujin would grow to become Genghis Khan, the unifier of tribes and creator of the largest contiguous empire in human history. By 1206, Genghis Khan's warriors had conquered lands from the shores of the Pacific to Eastern Europe. At its peak, the Mongol Empire controlled more territory than Russia, China, and India combined. But it wasn't just conquest. The empire revolutionized communication, trade, and religious tolerance. To this day, Genghis Khan is not just a historical figure. He's a national symbol of power, unity, and pride. Want to know if your country was once part of the Mongol Empire? Drop your location in the comments. We'll tell you. 13. The land of beautiful and free-spirited women. Mongolia isn't just a land of breathtaking landscapes and warrior legends. It's also home to women who radiate both natural beauty and a fierce sense of freedom. Mongolian women are known for their striking features: fair, rosy skin, soulful eyes, and an unmistakable air of confidence. But their beauty runs far deeper than looks. It's the product of a culture that celebrates resilience, independence, and strength. Here, gender roles aren't rigidly defined. Mongolian women herd livestock, pitch traditional gears, ride horses, and shoot arrows with the same expertise as men. In fact, they're often the heart of both the home and the economy. Curious how to win the heart of a Mongolian woman? Comment 1. We've got some surprising insights to share. Number 12. Life on horseback. The endless rhythm of the nomads. In Mongolia, life doesn't just move, it gallops. With over 4 million horses roaming the land, more than the country's human population, Mongolia is one of the only places on Earth where horses outnumber people. Here, riding is second nature. In fact, many children learn to ride before they can even walk properly. This deep connection gave birth to the legendary Mongol Derby, a grueling 1,000 kilometers race modeled after the ancient postal system of the Mongol Empire. It's the longest and toughest horse race in the world, drawing adventurers from around the globe. For Mongolian nomads, horses aren't just transportation, they're life. Along with sheep, yaks, goats, and camels, these animals provide milk, wool, meat, and survival in the harshest climates on Earth. Nomadic families live by the seasons. In spring and summer, they set up their gers, also called yurts, in lush highlands. In autumn and winter, they move to sheltered valleys, escaping brutal snow and winds. Each time they settle, they honor the land by offering milk tea to Mother Earth, a sacred ritual that connects them to the natural world. Number 11. Mongolian shamans, guardians of the soul of the steppes. In the vast and windswept steppes of Mongolia, there exists a spiritual world as deep and mysterious as the land itself. At the heart of it stand the shamans, known as Bu in modern Mongolian, powerful figures who act as bridges between our world and the unseen. According to ancient belief, the universe is divided into three layers: the heavens above, the earth in the middle, and the underworld below. Shamans are the only ones capable of traveling between these realms, seeking guidance, offering healing, and protecting their people from misfortune. These aren't mere rituals. To Mongolian communities, shamans are revered as healers, storytellers, and custodians of ancestral knowledge. They pass down sacred myths and legends, keep the oral history alive, and perform rites that have remained unchanged for generations. During ceremonies, shamans wear layered robes adorned with bells and ornaments, crowned with eagle feather headdresses that symbolize power, wisdom, and freedom. The hypnotic beat of their drums guides them into trance states, allowing their spirit to journey through the cosmic layers. Number 10. One-of-a-kind cuisine. Mongolian food is a direct reflection of its nomadic lifestyle, simple, rugged, and built for survival. But behind that practicality lies a rich culinary tradition full of fascinating stories and flavors you won't find anywhere else. Here, meals are centered on livestock, meat, dairy, and just a few hearty vegetables. Yet despite the unforgiving climate, Mongolians have created a cuisine that is both nutritious and deeply tied to the rhythms of nature. One surprising favorite? Traditional Mongolian ice cream, a treat born not in modern kitchens, but on the battlefield. Legend has it that after a victorious desert campaign, a Mongol warrior mixed fresh snow with mare's milk to cool off his fellow soldiers. The result? A cold, creamy delight and the birth of Mongolian ice cream. It became a nomadic symbol of ingenuity and resilience. But perhaps the most eyebrow-raising dish is sheep eye juice, a drink that truly tests the limits of cultural curiosity. Made with tomato juice, vinegar, and yes, actual sheep eyes, this concoction is traditionally served at festivals and major celebrations. Why? Mongolians believe it cures hangovers and replenishes lost energy. To locals, it's a healing tonic. To outsiders, well, it's a dare in a glass. Would you be bold enough to try it? Drop your answer in the comments. Personally, I might pass on the sheep eye juice, but I wouldn't mind getting lost in conversation with a free-spirited Mongolian woman. Priorities, right? Number 9. Festivals and traditions. The colors of Mongolian culture. Festivals in Mongolia are far more than celebrations. They are living reflections of centuries-old values, community spirit, and cultural pride. At the heart of these traditions is Tsagan Sar, the Mongolian Lunar New Year. It's a time of reunion, renewal, and deep respect. Families gather to share lavish feasts, exchange gifts, and perform sacred rituals, including honoring elders and offering milk and incense to ancestral spirits. Tsagan Sar captures Mongolia's enduring devotion to family, harmony, and spiritual heritage. But if you want to see Mongolia's warrior soul in action, nothing compares to Naadam, the grandest festival of the year, held each July. Known as the Three Manly Games, Naadam features wrestling, archery, and horse racing, time-honored symbols of strength, precision, and stamina. These aren't just sports. They're sacred tests of character passed down since the time of Genghis Khan. Yet, Mongolia's traditions run even deeper and sometimes darker. Together, these festivals and customs paint a vivid picture of Mongolia, a place where the modern world meets ancient rhythm, and every celebration tells a story older than memory. Number 8. Kumi and Morin Kur. A duet performed by just one person. Mongolian music is more than sound, it's the voice of the steppe itself. At its heart lies kumi, or throat singing, a mesmerizing technique where a single singer produces 2 to 3 distinct tones at once. From deep, rumbling undertones to high, flute-like overtones, kumi can mimic the wind, the rush of a stream, or even the distant thunder of galloping hooves. Accompanying this vocal magic is the morin kur, or horsehead fiddle, a two-stringed instrument with a carved horse's head on top. It produces hauntingly beautiful melodies that seem to echo straight from the soul of the grasslands. Played together, kumi and the morin kur create a soundscape that is both intimate and cosmic, as if one person is channeling the entire spirit of the land through voice and string. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, this musical tradition is not just art. It's devotion. It's a deep, meditative link between human beings and nature, and a living proof that sometimes the most profound performances require only one person, and a sky full of silence. Number 7. Journey through magical lands. Leaving behind the soul-stirring music of the steppe, our journey through Mongolia now takes us across its vast, untamed landscapes, places so surreal they feel like the edge of another world. Covering most of the country, the endless green steppes stretch out in every direction, dotted with herds of horses, yaks, and sheep. This is where nomadic life unfolds in its purest form, in harmony with the land, under skies so wide they seem to swallow time itself. To the south lies Mongolia's most iconic natural wonder, the Gobi Desert. Despite being one of the driest places in Asia, the Gobi surprises visitors with its breathtaking contrasts. Yes, there are sun-scorched dunes and unforgiving terrain, but there are also hidden oases, dramatic canyons, and ancient rock formations carved by wind and time. It's a desert full of secrets, where survival meets serenity. Further north, you'll find Lake Kovskal, often called Mongolia's Blue Pearl. This alpine lake, nestled among forested mountains, is a mirror to the sky. Its crystal-clear waters stretch out peacefully, home to hundreds of species of migratory birds and a haven for anyone seeking reflection, both literal and spiritual. Number 6. Bogd Khan Uul, possibly the first national park in the world. At the edge of Mongolia's capital, Ulaanbaatar, rises a mountain with a secret legacy, one that could rewrite global conservation history. This is Bogd Khan Uul, a towering range revered not only for its natural beauty, but also for its sacred importance. In 1778, under the rule of the Qing dynasty, this mountain was granted official protection, not for tourists, but to preserve the dragon vein believed to carry the spiritual energy of Genghis Khan himself. That decree makes Bogd Khan Uul one of the oldest protected areas on Earth, possibly the first national park in the world, predating even Yellowstone by nearly a century. But Bogd Khan isn't just a historical landmark. It's a living sanctuary, home to rare plants, elusive wildlife, and ancient temples hidden among its pine-cloaked slopes. It's where nature, spirit, and sovereignty collide, just minutes from the modern city. Number 5. The largest equestrian statue in the world. Just outside of Ulaanbaatar, rising from the Mongolian steppe like a titan of the past, stands a monument that dwarfs all others, the largest equestrian statue in the world. This is the Genghis Khan statue complex, located in the Tanjin Bulldog area, the very place where, according to legend, the great Khan discovered a golden whip. The statue towers at 40 meters, 131 feet high, and depicts Genghis Khan astride a mighty horse, gazing eastward toward his birthplace, a powerful symbol of leadership, legacy, and national pride. Set atop a circular pedestal, the statue houses a cultural complex complete with a museum gallery and panoramic viewing deck. Visitors can ride an elevator to the horse's head, where the view stretches endlessly over the steppe, a reminder of the vast empire Genghis Khan once ruled. Number 4. A fossil paradise in the heart of the desert. Beneath Mongolia's sun-baked deserts and windswept canyons lies one of Earth's most extraordinary prehistoric archives. The Gobi Desert, with its arid climate and shifting sands, has preserved countless fossils for tens of millions of years, turning Mongolia into a paleontologist's paradise. Among the most legendary discoveries, the skeleton of a theropod dinosaur, a fearsome predator similar to the T-Rex, found nearly intact, providing astonishing insight into its anatomy and behavior. But that's just the beginning. In 2018, researchers uncovered a 75-million-year-old mammal skull, shedding light on the evolution of mammals during the age of dinosaurs. Even more fascinating? The fossilized dinosaur eggs found across the desert, complete with embryonic remains inside. These rare finds have advanced our understanding of how dinosaurs reproduced and nurtured their young. Number 3. Ulaanbaatar, the coldest capital in the world, and the soul of modern Mongolia. Leaving behind Mongolia's deserts and steppes, we arrive at the heart of the nation, the capital city of Ulaanbaatar. It's not just Mongolia's largest city. It's also the largest capital in the world by land area. To put it in perspective, the entire country of Luxembourg could fit within its boundaries. This vastness mirrors the Mongolian spirit, open, free, and unconfined. But Ulaanbaatar holds another distinction. It is the coldest capital city on Earth. Winters here are intense, but also breathtakingly beautiful. Snow blankets the city like a soft white robe, and on clear nights, the sky becomes a dome of stars. Streetlights cast golden glows on frosted streets, transforming the capital into a real-life winter wonderland. Despite the cold, Ulaanbaatar thrives in winter. Locals embrace outdoor life, skiing, sledding, and skating on natural ice rinks. The city comes alive with winter markets, where you'll find hand-woven yak wool garments, steaming traditional foods, and the warm smiles of resilient people. However, if you're not a fan of freezing temperatures, visiting during the warmer months is recommended. With over 260 sunny days per year, Mongolia has earned its nickname as the land of the eternal blue sky, where sunshine isn't just weather, but a way of life. Number 2. Car-free day in Mongolia. Despite its natural beauty, Ulaanbaatar faces a major modern challenge: air pollution, especially during the bitter winters when coal-burning stoves fill the atmosphere with harmful particles. In fact, pollution levels here have reached up to 100 times the safe limit, particularly in January and February. To raise awareness and give the planet a breath of fresh air, Mongolia observes an annual car-free day. On this day, the city pauses. The usual traffic disappears. Roads once packed with cars are filled with cyclists, skaters, and families walking hand in hand. Children play freely, people breathe easier, and the city transforms into a celebration of clean air and conscious living. Car-free day is more than an event. It's a statement, a reminder that our everyday choices have power. And sometimes, the best way to move forward is to slow down. Number 1. The Kingdom of Women. Traces of a unique matriarchal society. Hidden within Mongolia's nomadic legacy is one of the rarest social structures in the world, a matriarchal society. Meet the Mosuo people, a community of about 40,000, living quietly along Mongolia's borderlands. Though officially residing within Chinese territory today, the Mosuo descend from ancient Mongolian tribes and have kept alive one of humanity's oldest systems: rule by women. Here, women choose their partners, and relationships are free of formal marriage. Couples don't live together. Instead, children are raised by the mother's family in homes led by matriarchs. Why? The answer may lie in nomadic life itself. With men often away hunting, herding, or exploring new lands, sometimes never returning, women became the cornerstone of survival and continuity. Over time, a culture evolved where women were not just caretakers, they were leaders, decision-makers, and the spiritual center of the household. Their story is one of resilience, adaptability, and feminine strength woven into the fabric of nomadic tradition.